Okay, hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar, and hey, look, the 50-cent bin stuff is right on top. That's awfully convenient. Let me get rid of that stream starting soon text up on the screen. There we go. Because the stream has already started. If you're out there joining us, you're listening to the Endless Space soundtrack from Amplitude Studios. They gave permission for people to use this music while streaming. I think they actually meant it in the context of their game. But, you know, here I am doing it anyway. It's a great soundtrack. It's a great game. Actually, a great series of game. Endless Space 2 is even better than Endless Space 1. Fantastic stuff. We're going to talk about comic books, though, not about Endless Space. You can see I still got the really cool bag from that Rags Kickstarter sitting here. I got to clean my desk up. I've got books here. I've got books there. I've got books there. I gotta do something with this place. And also, we're going to be doing an unboxing here. This should be Common America. Yeah, I guess, should we do that now? Should we wait? I don't know. I kind of feel like waiting a little bit. Let's talk about the 3 books I got out of the 50-cent bin. So I go to Graham Cracker Comics on Wednesday. That's where I get most of my comic books. Not all of them. Sometimes I go to Westfield Comics, which used to be a big distributor and online, mail order seller of comics. You can still go to their website and buy a billion books. But they got one store here in Madison. They used to have 2. They got one store. I go there sometimes. I didn't go there today, but I went to Graham Crackers. And Graham Crackers is also, you can order like a billion books from them. Common America is in. I know, Eli Easy. I got the box right here. At least I hope it's Common America. If it's not, then Tim Lim is playing a prank on me. But we're going to look at these 50-cent bin books first. That way people have a little chance to kind of come in here before we crack open that box and flip through Common America, because I really want to flip through Common America. So I just grabbed some random junk. I don't expect this to be any good. I have no idea. Looks like a relatively modern Marvel book. Costs $5 for my Chip Zdarsky. Okay, so I was correct. It was not a very good book. I don't even know what I just opened up to. If somebody opens the book up and they see a guy wearing a ghost costume sheet with a butcher knife, kind of reenacting that one part of Halloween, and he's killing a lizard alien or something, what does that have to do with Namor the Submariner? Nothing. Get out of here. This also probably is something I'm not going to like. But you know what? It caught my eye. It said giant size on it. What is this from? Here's an ad for the Iron Man video game on the Wii. So that kind of dates this. Mid-2000s. That's also kind of like the last time Joss Whedon was really welcome in decent society, wasn't it? You know, before he, all the allegations of the terrible things he did to female actresses. Actresses that worked for him. Because dude was a little on the creepy side, if you know what I'm saying. Is there something here that's going to make sense? Well, it looks like I'm batting 0 for 2. I should have known. I should have known, the Marvel books would just be stuff I didn't want to read. That's how Marvel seems to roll. Unless they're reprinting, stuff from the 80s or earlier. But I did get this. I flipped through this. This was the first book that caught my eye. And I was like, you know what? That looks cool. And then I flipped it open. And I don't know what's going on. But we've got, a flaming castle. A crazy, awesome skeleton. Demon chick shooting guns. I don't know what's going on here, but I kind of like it. Hey, it's Lady Death. That's kind of cool. What the Sleeping Beauty business is about beats me, though. Huh? Not so pale anymore, after all. Ooh, the mysteries. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in this book, but it looked cool. And that's really more than I can say about the other 2 books. Oh, it's a Brian Ball. Ooh, skulls right there. Yeah. Hey, man. What? I'm surprised you're here. Like, don't you have like writing to do or people to be angry at, or Skelly's got a how could you say something like that? Anyway, what's in the box? Because I got a box, and we're gonna just unbox the box here. Now, of course, I can't show you the whole cover of this because I will just accidentally dox myself, But it's a very cool box. Luigi's in the middle of a typhoon. Oh yeah, I read about that. How bad is it? Like, no, I don't know. Like how bad that typhoon is. I presume it's pretty bad. I think I saw a picture, and it looked like the storm was like the size of the entire country over there, which seems nuts to me. But then again, in my mind, I don't have a great scale for how big the Philippines are. I know there's like 10,000 islands or something there, I think is what they say. Tell them to just draw a clear sky, fix it right up. Womp womp. Sup, Ninja Weasel? Sorry, I'm cutting this tape off camera, and it's a good thing I am too, because apparently I cannot cut in a straight line right now. So at least this way Ninja Weasel doesn't get to like cringe at me. They've been getting wrecked. Ugh. That ain't so good. Alright. The flap is opened. Hey, wait a minute. Some kind of postcard on top. Hey, I know some of these characters. I know that one. I think you might be familiar with that one, Brian. And Eli Easy finally realized you were in the chat. Merry Christmas. Hey, it is your favorite holiday. It is your favorite holiday, Brian. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that they could do that for you. Put your character on a Christmas card of joy, spreading the word of good cheer to the whole world. Hey, this design looks kind of familiar. I feel like I've seen this with a different character in the middle. Yeah, your character loves Christmas, but you hate it. That is actually a really bad, really sad story for how that came about, man. I feel kind of bummed, because I like Christmas. It's like the one time of the year you can kind of count on people to not all be just mean to each other all the time. Oh, wow, that looks really cool. Holla for ya! Alright, let me just get this out of the way. Get in the floor with all the other boxes. Oh god, I'm collecting boxes now. How did this happen? How did this come about in my life that people have really cool decorative packaging and now I have to collect it? At least I have one of these Common America boxes already, so I can get rid of one of them. You only need one in a collection, but I'm collecting boxes. Oh, just like those retro game treasure boxes, man. Hey, I don't know if Brian has seen those. Hold on. Let me go grab one. Let me disconnect from my headset. At least it's not static. Womp womp. Safe to say, if it has foil on it, I will buy it. Oh man, you're gonna end up with a lot of really bad books. Alright, I grabbed, this is some really cool packaging. I actually kept all these, because they're actually perfect for storing games in. Especially Super Nintendo cartridges, they fit perfectly. But they're like little 8-bit treasure chests. You can see this is the first one I grabbed. It's where I got a couple Game Boy things in here. I don't actually own that many Game Boy cartridges, but, This is really great packaging, man. I got like 10 more of these out in my garage in case I need to send somebody a present in a really cool box. But these are fantastic boxes. The width this way is the right size for a Super Nintendo cartridge. It's perfect. You just put in right down the line. It's absolutely great packaging. Superb packaging is a joy. These are beautiful. Oh, and the inside, too. They're not just on the outside. They got like a little ad on the inside, and down at the bottom, let me get my ancient brick Game Boy out of here. You open it up, you get to the bottom, and you get absolute joy. You get absolute joy down there. You've got treasure. Like, that put a smile on my face every time I opened one of these things. I stopped that subscription because I realized collecting games is way too expensive. Probably I'm going to do the same thing to comics at some point and be like, this is dumb. Why am I spending all this money? An NES controller box that you stuff with random stuff that's into Liz. That sounds like a very Brian thing to do. And, you know, easy. You got too many empty boxes in your closet. At least I have a garage. And the power of a garage is you can stick stuff out there and then forget about it. And it's okay. Alright, let's, Everybody loves these resealables. Everybody just loves these things. This little sticky strip is going to stick to anything and everything indiscriminately. It's going to murder people's children, and nobody cares. Oh, wow, the back cover. Dude, that's doing something to my eyes. It's not really coming through on the camera, but it's like actually like dazzling my eyes or something. I can't look at that. Oh, wow, the front cover's doing the same thing. That's a little too hollow foil. This is nutso to my eyes. Wow. I can't look. I must turn this way. Whew. Oh, man. Yeah, but this way you get to get rid of stuff you don't need and pass it off to someone else. Yeah, it's a good way to get rid of junk. Yeah, sunglasses are a good idea. My shades are sadly downstairs by the back door, or the garage door. Oh, man. You bought the second print of number 1 just cuz? Where's my number 1? You're my number 1 guy. There it is. It's right on the bookshelf next to Elijah Comics. Of course, it's next to my book that's a philosophical treatise in comic book form. Somehow you're not next to the Black Hops and Soul Finder books for whatever reason. Yeah, this one is way less, like, crazily holographic, man. Tim, Dr. Lim, he, I believe the correct phrasing is absolute mad lad. You know, oh, yeah, so I got my car keys in my pocket. I have to take those downstairs in a minute. You know, one comic book creator, since we're talking about comic book creators now, or at least I am. I don't care what you guys are talking about. I haven't talked to Blake Northcott in ages, man. That's kind of weird. She used to drop by the stream once in a while, but I haven't seen her in... since I got Everglade Angels. That's what made me think of it was... I saw Everglade Angels on my shelf over there. Well, she made it to the big leagues, right? So, good for her. Oh, is there anything fun on Twitter real quick before I crack this book open? I'm trying to avoid looking over here right now. If you don't understand, I'm like, just stop. Just stop, book. Stop, please. Oh, I'm going to have to look here in a second. Okay. Oh, an art giveaway. Hold on, let me do that. See if I can accidentally win some more Regina art or something. I should start getting art of my own characters made. 123 tweets. Oh, hey, the tweet at the top of the list. New Age Ninja Corps marketing. Look at that. It's Regina. You can't see it because I'm not sharing my screen, but I will now. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful right there. Alright, back to the Elgato. And where'd my chat go? There's my chat. Ain't read it yet, man. It is in the queue to read, but it's also competing with like a lot of other stuff. You missed that part of the stream where I was going. So I got books right there, like I got a stack of like 10 books there, a stack of like 30 books there, a stack of like trades and hardcovers right there. And I've just realized I lost some books. I have another stack of books somewhere that I need to read. Oh, plus there's the short box. It's half full of books I need to read down there. Have I read those? I've read some of those. Okay, so that other stack I've read some of. So I got to make time to read it. I have not had time to read issue 7 yet. Probably I'll get a chance to read it tomorrow in the evening. Maybe over lunch. That might be a good time to do a review. Although tomorrow's looking like a busy, busy day. Okay, I'm going to brave Common America and come back over here. And open the eyes. There it is. Alright, it's not so bad right now. He went a little too far, man. Oh, dude, I'm just looking at this. It's actually got, like, dimpled or something. There, you can kind of see it. Like, I don't know what that's from. Weird. Oh, man, this cardstock is super stiff. That's actually not so great. The whole book feels really stiff. Granted, the other books they printed feel that way, too. I hate that guy. And then there he is sneaking right there. Overlady of the Red Clay. Vermilion Masquerade. Aww. Well, I think that guy is in a little bit of trouble right there. That's what he gets for having that cool, like, I'm Spike Spiegel kind of hair going on, when he is clearly not Spike Spiegel. Oh my gosh. I'm sold on the book all of a sudden. Cartoonish giant monster. I can't tell what it is. It's a skull turtle, I guess. King Koopa has been busy. I dig it. Such a cool skeleton. Hey! The feeling is right in the book. That's pretty cool. I don't want to flip through too much of that book. So, got Common America today in the mail. That was pretty nice. You're waiting issue 7 in the mailroom. Oh, but it was closed. Bummer Rooney. Oh my gosh. You know, since you mentioned Gamera, Ninja Weasel, I have sadly been inflicting Gamera movies on myself. I just made it through, Gamera versus whichever the one is that's after Attack of the Monsters, where it's versus Goiron with the cool knife head. There was one after that with like this Triceratops looking thing, and I'm just blanking on the name. Give up, can't compete. Hey. You know what their book didn't come with, Brian? You know what their book didn't have? A bookmark. You're one step ahead of the game right there. They got some like iron-on patch or something. I don't do that. I don't do that thing. No, but you gave me a bookmark. And by you, I really mean Indie Planet gave me a bookmark. So anyway, point is, you're a step up. Ouch, patch. Alright. So, fun little Avengers book. Valkyrie's looking pretty good. Medusa's looking good. Black Widow is looking kind of like, I can't believe she's still in my spotlight. Look at that. Look at that. That's jealousy. Right there. On the cover of the book. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Okay, book. I just love how the text is like big, but it's placed out of the way so that it's not blocking the male gaze. Like, this is kind of like the exact opposite of what I would expect in like a modern comic book. Maybe she's ooh, yeah, maybe. Check it out. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a those are costumes. At least some of them. Okay, it all makes sense now. I got very confused. Yeah, it was a cool splash page. I'm just, the thing that amused me the most is where the text was up here. So as to not obscure anything. Like, there's definitely like a cheeky something going on there. John Buscema knew what he was doing. So it looks like there's actually a lot of Avenger villains in this book. That's kind of cool. I'll probably have fun reading that one in like 3 weeks. Gotta ship those out to Twitch people soon. Oh. Gotta ship those out. I actually own the original of this one. It's like 400 or 600 something. Let's see what it says here. Oh, it says 337. Okay. I got the number off by like a factor of 2. But still, I own the original of this, man. I've had that comic book since like 1992? 91? It was when I was living in Hawaii. If I'm thinking of the right book, and I think I am. Oh, look out. There's that Bill guy. At least I think I'm thinking of the right book. I think I've got a couple books that have Bill on the cover. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's some bad news right there. At least if you're Thor, there's some bad news. If you're anybody else, it's probably good news, because Bill's a cool guy. What? So, alright. Do you think King in Black is actually going to be a real event, or is it going to be like Absolute Carnage, and it's not going to be a real event? It's just going to be the setup for another event that's to follow it up with. They might have. I honestly don't remember. Maybe not, because by this point they were printing on better paper stock than old school rag. So they could probably... Yeah, maybe they did. I don't know. It's been a long time since I read that book. Black Panther! I'm just looking around at these pages, and I don't think I have a whole lot to say about them. So we'll just move aside. It looks cool, though. Who knows? I'm actually just over... Who knew I'm actually just over Marvel? Everything just leads to non-stop events. Yeah, it's, 1 second. It's all really so tiresome. Now, there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to open this up, and there's not going to be a bunch of murder Avengers fighting a dragon. Oh man, people are just talking to themselves in my chat. Good! Talk amongst yourselves. They're hiring the Juggernaut. Okay. You know what? Book, you have my interest now. Alright, so we got the Juggernaut. Let's see. Wow, some dude just got burned alive over here. That's kind of freaky. Apparently we're getting another recruit. Oh, is it going to be Black Knight? I guess it's going to be Black Knight. Yep. Alright, well, there's a pretty murdery team of people right there. Although I'm kind of wondering, like, what do you need these two dudes for when you literally have the Juggernaut and somebody powered by magic? Like, he's just a guy with a sword. And he's just a really tough guy with a sword who kills sorcerers. But that's nothing. Like, Juggernaut will just run over anything that the other two dudes could kill. Yes, it's Conan and magic. And they're hiring Juggernaut. Yeah. That's exactly it. Presentation. You know, Juggernaut can throw you hard enough that you'll fly. Wow, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that they actually are fighting a dragon. I'm really surprised, man. The last book had, like, nothing in it. Okay, it did have, like, the 4 pages where Conan beat, like, a woman of ill repute to death after she did some tainted cocaine and turned into a monster. Like, it did have, like, 4 pages of that, but the rest was just Doctor Strange. Go on. For 16 pages. It got old real quick. But here we go, man. We got Conan down here. Juggernaut oh, I guess that's what Black Knight was for, to fly Juggernaut up in the air to airdrop him like a missile. I gotta see what happens. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to see spoilers, stop looking at the book right now, because... Okay. I am suddenly extremely satisfied with this book. Best purchase I've made so far today. Great. It's actually savage. Hey, it's a book I haven't done a review of in like 3 issues because it's so bad. Yeah, Jugs, the ultimate missile. I don't remember the last time I did a review of this, like issue 5 or 6. Like, it's been a while, because nothing has happened that's been worth talking about. So the last issue ended off with them discovering that this really powerful guy that they ran into in this town, which was protected against the nanotech swarm that ate everything, or something like that, I don't know, was the possessor of 2 different pieces of, like, Father's boot system, which includes, like, Rai and Rai Jin, the little kid following him. And now they're going to have a throwdown. And, Yep, we just ruined the feast. Right here. But are they actually going to fight, or is Rai going to be stupid and talk someone down? Dude moves! Like, he does the anime thing where he moves so fast, you don't even see him, like, moving through space. You just see, like, Rai is here, then here, then here, and then people just explode into gouts of blood and, like, spark showers and stuff. And you're telling me that this guy is not just going to go murder whoever he wants to? Like, this has just been written like, oh my god, they're not killing each other! Hey, March Hare. Hello. Let's get over here. Dan Abnett, you're doing it wrong. Look at what's on the cover of the book. This should be right about, here where we have the talking elephant. But no, it's not here where we have the talking elephant. Instead, I bet it's not even in the dang book. That's a preview for Man of War. Nope, not fighting. Well, there's a fight here, but it's not the promised battle. There's other stuff. Oh, it's racism. That's what that fight is. Oh, so the last issue sets up the fight between them, and this issue ends with the setup for the fight between them. Stupid. I got one more book here. Ninja Weasel should probably leave the room. Instead of Bat Metal, we have Lobo Metal today. Yeah. That's it, man. And kill people? No. Then we go over here and... It's so extreme. There's 3 X's and infinite hour. Alright? Please. Please, book. Please be worth the $5.99 that you cost me. You're not going to be worth the $5.99 that you cost me. Although the cover stock is this nice cardboard, it feels really good in the hand. And let's just flip it open to... Well, I flipped it open to here, and apparently I missed the fight, so let's flip back. It's Lobo killing Grundy? Bat Grundy? I guess it's Bat Grundy. Yeah. So Lobo versus Bat Grundy. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, you were talking about... No. They really are milking it. Look at this. We went to the 90s and we reached 1990s escape velocity. Right there with the Bat Death Jet. I don't know whose Bat Death Jet that is, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or more rocket jet engine things, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 completely different guns that all require their own separate types of ammo. Not only is it a logistical nightmare, but it's going Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Doom Rider, yeah. Oh, there it is from another angle. So some dude is taking a plane to kill Lobo. You know, as the last Zarnian, Lobo's a little bit tougher. Huh. This looks like we got a couple like random one-pagers back here where Lobo's making fun of people. So that actually looks like it might be the fun part of the book. Oh man. It's 1993. Look at that. 93 all over again. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Rocking everywhere. Yeah. I shouldn't be laughing so much, but that's really all I could do with these books this week, man. Savage Avengers looks like it's going to Savage Avengers did pleasantly surprise me. But the rest of these, I think some of this is going to be so bad, it's just going to be kind of like, I don't want to talk about it. And then there's one book that's just absolutely blinding me, and I can't even look at the cover. Tim went too far. Please tell Tim his customers cannot look at his product because it's just too bright. Yep. On one hand, hey, this slope. I knew you would. I'm pleasantly surprised to see that last bit because I think that book is going to be funny and not fit the tone of the rest of the death metal stuff, which means I'm probably not going to really like it, or worse, I'm going to super like it and I'm going to be like, this is the best book ever. Or maybe he hasn't gone far enough. How much further can you go? UV coating. UV holofoil. UV reactive holofoil. You turn the lights off, and it glows in the dark in hologram. Think about it. Oh man, don't. Eli, I appreciate the update on the wrestling there, man, but don't spoil that for me because I'm not going to get to watch that till tomorrow. No! Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to get to watch it tomorrow. I'll end up having to watch it Friday. Ah, scrod. That's going to suck. Don't tell me who wins. I assume that in that match, Ray Pentagon and Ray Phoenix were just going to absolutely murder each other. So I'm not surprised that they're doing that, but... you maniac. Now you got me wishing I was watching AEW instead of talking to you beautiful, wonderful, fine people. Plus Brian. I'm going to wait and see if he says something now that I specifically did that to him. He probably won't, though. He'll probably just be like, see what I'm shipping you. See what I'm shipping you this month. Nothing. You're getting a lump of coal. Well then, gonna order whiskey. Hey man, I don't think I've said it yet, so let me just go ahead and say it. I hope the back thing is not just getting better. I hope it's gone. Wait till you get these patches. Oh lord. Oh lordy! Man, that is so shiny. What if you had to put a battery into it and then it was like animated? Oh, Eli Easy, my dude. A little bit of the bubbly. I'm going to pretend that my Mountain Dew is a little bit of the bubbly. Oh, yeah. Dude, back pain is some of the worst pain, man. I don't know. Trying to get back has been a pain, yeah. I don't know exactly what you did to it. You probably said, and I just like missed it. But back pain is bad. Like I get, well, I haven't had them in a long time, thankfully. But I used to get kidney stones. I hope I don't get any more. And like that pain is just enough. You feel like clawing yourself open. Like you just want to like dig the body parts out because they hurt so much. And it manifests through like major back pain, like at least in me. So like if you're feeling anything remotely that bad, like even a 1% of that kind of pain, man, you got my sympathy because you don't want to sit up, you don't want to lay down, you don't want to take it easy. You want to be doing something, but when you start doing something, there's nothing you want to do but go lay down and take it easy. Like, it's absolute misery, my dude. And you have my sympathy and my empathy because I know that pain. So you do what you got to do, man. I don't really recommend drinking, but I also don't drink, so that's like a normal recommendation for me. You know, honestly, everybody, I know I've only been going for like a half hour here, but I'm really tired. I've been tired all day. I think I might pack it in. Unless, like, one of you guys, one of you dudes, one of you dudettes, one of you fellas, one of you peeps can't even. Oh, man, that's rough. That is rough. Unless one of y'all has, like, something super awesome. I think I might call it. Oh, actually, I take that back. There's one thing I did want to call out. Well, maybe a couple things. Let me call some stuff out here. Let me get these. Maury reminded me earlier today of one of these things. And let me hit back. I know Raven has hit her funding thing. There we go. I know Raven has hit her funding thing here, and she's like, "Oh, great! I hit my $4,000 in her last update." But you know, that's a crummy situation, and it sounds like it's totally a worthy cause. I'm gonna go donate. I meant to do it earlier, but then work ended, and I had to run, get a haircut, and buy my comic books and stuff. So I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to do that after the stream here. Throw her a few bucks. Just so she doesn't have to worry about the cost of repoing the motorcycle. Remember, if somebody once tries to get you to put something in your name, but it's their property, you probably shouldn't go for it. That's just a bad idea. This sounds like an absolutely terrible, rough situation. Nobody should be in it. If you got a few bucks, like chip in a couple of bucks. I'm going to send her a couple of bucks here. There's something about commissions here. I haven't read any of this stuff, but Maury reminded me earlier that I needed to go do that. Let me go ahead and minimize this pupperoo. Then of course there's El Crudo. Great comic book. Well, great comic series. I don't know about issue number 4 here, but if it's as good as the first 3 issues, I know I'm going to have an absolute blast. I backed it just to get the physical comic. I think there's some other crazy tiers down here, like original artwork and packs of all the stuff, plus like a canned koozie, and I don't know, man. Manny Shape, absolute madman. He was going for 500 bucks. He's already raised 1,100. Still 3 weeks to go, but don't wait, man. If you want to know if these books are any good, and I can't see my chat if people are chatting, I apologize. If you want to know how good this stuff is, go watch my reviews. Manny is one of those kind of creators. He's like Brian. He's like Tim Lim. He's like a lot of the Alterna guys, where he will actually listen to criticism and engage with fans and be like, oh, you didn't like that part. Well, that's interesting. I'll, whether he actually takes the feedback and does something with it or not, he's at least gracious in accepting it. And that kind of person is a joy to be a fan of, because it means that if I say something to them, well, they're probably going to see it, and they're going to at least think about it, even if they don't let me know. So that's awesome. That's how you build a great relationship, and how you get people to back your product. Like Mori Kyopa, he was the first backer. I think I was number 14 or 15 or something, because I backed it the day after it started. I should have been the first backer, but I forgot about it, even though I got an email about it. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about my bad decisions, okay? And go away, Brave. I have Brave as my browser, and they will pop up ads in the notification here, and then give you nothing in return. Why am I doing that? Doesn't make any sense. And also this, 9 days left. On Kickstarter, it's met its goal, but here on Indiegogo, it hasn't. I don't think I backed this on Kickstarter yet, so I might back it here on Indiegogo. I actually need to read issues 1 and 2 first, but Maury was very concerned because he backed it on Indiegogo, and he's like, oh man, I wonder if I'm going to get my stuff. Let me get back up here. Let's see. No, don't leave me. Oh man, sorry man. I expect you to live like this? Hey, I don't know. Bless ya. Do what you got to do. Picked up a book about Herb Trimpe and another from Albatross. Can't remember the title. That's weird, but okay. Hey, to be fair, they were married at the time. Yeah. But still, it's one thing to put it in somebody else's name I know what you mean, and you know what I mean, Brian. I'm not going to go further into that kind of stuff. But it's if I was buying something for someone, I was going to be responsible for the payments, I would probably just put it in their name. That way they carry the burden down the way, or down the road. Anyway, that's all I was trying to say. If it came off as different than that, then I apologize, because I was not trying to point fingers or implicate anybody or whatever. It's just sad. It's sad. It's a terrible situation, as you said, as you just typed. And on that note of terrible situation, and also really, really cool stuff, you all have a great day, a great night, great whatever you got going on, whether you're watching this live or as a VOD. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Brian Ball, March Hare, Ninja Weasel, Eli Easy, the Lurkers, because I have seen my viewer count fluctuate a bunch, and YouTube says there's 15 playbacks. If you have not yet smashed that like button, please hit it before you head out of here and say 3 Hell Caesars, Hell Caesar, Hell Caesar, Hell Caesar. Oh, there we go. There we go. Does that mean I'm in good standing now? Cool. Take it easy. Have a good one. Yep. Night, night, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Again, I appreciate it that you choose to spend time with me. Much love. And, oh, apparently monetization was turned off. That's stupid. I turned it on every stream and it turns right back off. Let me just smack that monetize button. Monetize this thing. Give me money. Give me pennies. Bye-bye.